Okay, guys, how are you doing? I hope you're staying safe and well in these uncertain times. Me being a bit of a technophobe, I've been finding it hard to actually reach out to individuals. But what I have been doing on the phone on a certain occasions, talking to individuals that I've been covering for a long time now. As you will notice, that I've not been able to cover PAG UK, Parents Against Grooming in Rochdale, what they've been doing for various reasons. However, we have been slowly but surely in touch on the phone. Now, modern technology means I've got my mobile phone here, I've got Billy here on loudspeaker now, and we was just having a chat on various little subjects, but I just wanted to have a little chat so Billy could get his point across on one, his feelings of what is going on at the moment, and two, the stellar work that is still going on in Rochdale, considering with what is going on. So with that, I'm going to say, Billy, mate, how are you doing, pal? Good to hear you're safe. Are you okay?
Good to hear you as well, mate. I hope you're all safe and hope everyone else is safe. We're all with lockdown local in this gaff, you know.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, mate. We're getting there.
How's it affected you, all this, pal? I mean, firstly, the actual news itself on a personal level and your family, how's it affected your family?
Any excuse to get locked in with your family is great because you get to spend that quality time and miss spending because of work and because of other stuff that you do. So on that note, it's been great having to reconnect with my family and, you know, having some great, much needed family time. On the other hand, from a client point of view, we're at a loss because we can't get out there to help people we'd like to get out and what we normally help. The front door's shut, which is to us bad because, you know, anyone could be building up to walk through the door now because they can't. They're stuck at home and they're on lockdown, so they've got to wait till after lockdown to come down and get support.
Right.
We're still supporting many clients online via the phone lines. And recently, before the lockdown, we started collecting eggs because we was going to do an Easter weekend at the hub, get bunny rabbit out and all that. But then the lockdown came, so we had over 100 eggs, but no event because we had to close. So we decided we was going to distribute these 100 eggs or so out to the most vulnerable people in Rochdale, to the kids like. So we did that, and then we got a delivery of Morrison's Rochdale Community Champions from Morrison's run by two ladies, Mrs. Peg Drift and Mrs. Bloomfield, and they brought me a donation of 200 eggs.
200 eggs from Morrison's?
Yeah, from Morrison's, which weren't going to be sold, so we distributed them again.
Yep.
We did that on a nominate basis by the page. Nominate someone you think could be worthy of these eggs and these kids, so we'll take them, we'll drop them off. So the way we did it, we just turned up, put them on the doorstep, knock on the door, and go and stand at the gate and say, some eggs there for the kids, you know. So then we got another delivery from the same people at Morrison's Rochdale Community Champions again with another 200 eggs. So we obviously did exactly the same thing, put a page, put a post on the group, and lots of people were nominated, and we delivered them yesterday. So over 500 people, over 70 odd families have all had Easter eggs. We've sent Easter eggs to a children's home, local children's home, 36 eggs went there. Another 15 went to a support group in Preston for kids who, it's called Put Down the Knife Project in Preston, so we sent some over them for the group session. So yeah, we're still trying, we're still doing our bits, but it's not as much as we'd like to do.
A ray of sunshine.
On the other side of the coin is the fund. The shop itself, the trade side of PAG UK is on the total lockdown.
Yeah.
Which is not good for us because we've got bills to pay only, you know, so.
In terms of subsidies, Billy, have you inquired as to what you can apply for?
Yes, we was contacted by the relief fund for local businesses and we've applied for a grant and we're just waiting to hear back. It depends on what they say, and it depends. Right, if they come back and say no, you're not entitled to anything or no support, then we'd have to reopen within 2 weeks because we have no choice. Either that or the close were good.
See, that's going to be the fear over this, is that there's all kinds of little independent organisations that are literally not going to be able to survive through this wave. But I guess, what's the thing that keeps you going? Is it the fact that you're very much on volunteers, so it's all about the passion of the individuals in your team?
If it was paid staff, they'd have all had to be laid off, wouldn't they? So thankfully we're all volunteers, every one of us, none of us get paid. So, they're just on the shelf for the minute. But with the team I've got though, Phil, they've been super, so they've been doing hampers and stuff, just to raise a little bit of fund, so they've been doing raffles and hampers and stuff like that throughout Easter and Mother's Day and that, trying to raise just that little bit of extra money so we can cover, and it's managed to cover this month and next month's rent, so
wow.
For that I'm eternally grateful, you know what I mean?
So it is literally every little helps, isn't it, Billy?
Of course, mate, and we've had quite a few cash donations in the last week or so to help us through this time. You know me, Phil, I'm worried sick until we know it's covered. I'm worried, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how this is done from month to month, innit? You know what I mean? We've always done it that way. But don't get me wrong, if we ever get like £3,000-4,000 in the account, we pay off massive, we get ourselves ahead on the rent. It's like, for example, the Empire fundraiser, we paid over 6 months on rent on that.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what we earned off of that, so...
It's inspiring, mate, and I think a lot of people will be very content and satisfied knowing that in these dark times, even in uncertain times in their own personal lives, but to hear that you're still kind of going on, the mill is still grinding, as it were. Before we slightly change topic, mate, I would like you to run through all the members of your team. Because I know you've got a chat that I'm involved in, but I've not been active as such. But what I do see is that you guys are relentless and you're constantly troubleshooting, getting backwards and forwards with ideas, little initiatives. So if you could run through all the members that are really key at this moment in time, Billy.
Yeah, well, I can run through support side, but I'm not going to name the patrol team if that's okay.
That's fine, mate. That's fine.
I'll protect them. Because they're out in the field, so we have front of house is Lindsay Millinan, who is also one of my support workers, counselling and stuff, peer-to-peer organisation, facilitator. Then we have Hudson, who also heads up the support side.
Can you just repeat that last name, Billy?
It's Lisa Hudson.
Lisa, yeah.
Yeah, she qualified to run like the support side. I think she's a counsellor, she is peer-to-peer, she's up there on stuff with ADHD, she's qualified to do rather a lot. So she kind of the lead at the moment. Then we have Liam, who's a partner. His job actually is, he runs disabled football team, but he does a lot of DIY for us, helping us out around the hub, anything that needs fixing, he does it, We've got Georgie, who's a new volunteer.
Right.
She's like, we've got 3 or 4 new volunteers, as you know, and we're just learning the ropes at the moment and doing some training to try and get up there. So we've got Georgie, Anne, Helen, and then we've got Emma, who's a long-term volunteer now, who she does 1 day a week with us, but she also, what she does is a lot of work with dropping things off and helping families out, like all the Christmas presents she dropped off, and she's done one of the Easter egg deliveries, so she does a lot for us, she does 1 day a week at the hub, but she ends up doing more than that as well, so yeah.
It's a passion, mate.
At the minute, then we have other people who do little bits and bats with us, like Wesley, and then we've got Wesley, we've got Deborah Alger from Razor's Edge further up. There's too many to name of them, I want to name, I might forget a few, and if I do, I feel disrespectful.
Well, I mean, it's fair to say at this point, mate, any names that you've not mentioned, it's like, it's not that you're not important at all, it's just in the spontaneity of it all, names are not going to be mentioned, but you just want to thank everyone that's involved with PAG, really, in whatever direction.
So we have Chris as well, who's also a DIY guy as well. So,
Right.
You know, we're doing well. We've got a good team together, and the thing is that the clients like what's going on at the minute. So, you know what I mean? So they're happy with it, and the work's getting done in a big way.
Well, Billy, that's reassuring. To put bookends on this, pal, what is it you'd like to say to, one, your followers, and two, external, anyone who's listening, in regards to PAG, in regards to COVID-19, in whatever facet, what is it you'd like to say, mate?
The biggest thing I want to say is we're all on lockdown, we're all at home, and all our kids are all on the devices. So there's no time like the present to be more vigilant, because it's the time now where something's likely to happen because they're all online. So check daily what apps your kids are on, check daily who your kids are talking to, and report it if you see something you don't like.
No, a true word, mate. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Billy, do me a favour, mate. Please keep yourself safe. Make sure all your PAG members keep themselves safe. Thank you for the constant work that you're doing, mate, and just the fact that you're so...
Thank you for helping us out, mate. You know, it's,
I do very little, Billy. Honestly, sir, I do very little. You know, I've not reported on you guys in a long time. I feel somehow some part of guilt for doing that because we've had such a strong bond, but I've always known in the background and been happy and content with your direction, and I'll always support it no matter what I do anyway. So this means a lot, me actually talking to you, and the fact that you're still moving, still doing positive things, even when it's pretty much impossible for you to be mobile at this point, you're still being mobile. That, you know, that'll say a lot to a lot of people, so I'm sure the people of Rochdale want to thank you for that, mate.
Well, that's it, mate. You don't have to thank me, mate. You know, it's what I chose to do. It's what we choose to do. We do it because it needs to be done. It needs to be done. That's it. That's it. In a nutshell. It doesn't matter whether we enjoy it or not. It doesn't matter whether it makes us, you know what I mean, on top of everyone's thank you list. What it needs to make sure is the only thing we're happy with is the job is being done.
Indeed, indeed, mate.
The job's being done, we're all happy. We don't need thank yous. We take results as thank yous. You know what I mean? So when I see a change in the law that protects children, I'll take that as a thank you. You know what I mean? Certainly, mate. Well, the Rochdale citizens are certainly better off with you guys out there thinking of them, you know, and that is the bottom line. I don't think anyone can dispute that. You're not a detriment to Rochdale, you're actually positive and you're proactive. In many ways, better than what's currently going on. This is the issue, it should be bigger than Rochdale. There's other towns that need our help, so one day maybe I'll be able to help focus on that one. So. Indeed, mate, indeed. Indeed. Well, that's the plan anyway. That's the long-term plan. Yeah. To roll it out. Just keep doing what you're doing, Billy. I mean, that's the thing. Who knows where it's going to lead? But as long as you keep doing what you're doing for the right reasons, you know, good things will come. I do believe that. Yeah, man. All right. Well, Billy, we're going to wrap it up here because I'm not sure how much memory I've actually got on my phone to record this. But go for it, and thank you very much for listening to me go on a little with myself. Mate, thank you. And thank you for sending that link. I'm going to follow that story up as well, what we spoke about. Please do. As you know, it's shocking. Yeah, indeed. Billy, you keep yourself safe and wish all your volunteers for PAG the best from me and keep themselves safe. And please keep in touch, mate, yeah? Yeah, and you, Phil, mate. You know where I am. You know what I'm doing. Stay safe, stay vigilant, more importantly, and you know, put the message out there. Check your kids' devices daily because all them paedophiles are on lockdown. And they'll be active. Yeah, and they'll be looking for entertainment, and they'll be thinking your kid's that entertainment. Yeah, it's the surreal reality that we live in, mate, but I think people are better knowing than not knowing. I think the age of naivety should go now. We need to get real on these little subjects, so... Yes. If telling us we can't get on top of it because of police cuts or government cuts or social, social group cuts like sexual health and stuff like this, child services and so on, so on, so on, then we need to pick it up. We need to pick up the bar and say, well, where they're falling short, we're going to pick it up from the
people power.
Yeah, we're going to pick the bar up and we're going to stop their kids being groomed on, right? Watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to check my kid will never be groomed on mine because I'm checking their phone every single day.
Yeah. Responsibility and obligation. Yeah. Yeah.
And if we can sell 100 people to do that and only 75 of them decide to go home and do it, that's 75 children saved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. I don't see it, well, there's only 3 being groomed out of the 100. I see it as 75 being saved because the check gives devices and we get everybody doing that, then it's half the battle won.
It is, mate. You can only start one at a time, innit, so...
mate, it's half the battle won, honestly.
Of course it is. Brilliant. Well, Billy, it's a pleasure, as always, mate.
Yeah, mate.
You take care. Give Linda and all the family my love as well. And hopefully it won't be long before we actually can meet again, Billy.
I know. We've got a court appearance coming up anyway, so I'm hoping we can come to that.
Brilliant. Keep in touch, pal.
Right,
definitely. Thank you very much, Billy.
Mate. Bless you all. Take care. See you soon.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot for your time. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Billy Howarth, PAG UK. You can see he's still doing stellar work, still keeping the ball rolling, even in these difficult times. So I'd like to say thanks to Billy. Thanks to all the rest of the Parents Against Grooming team. This is Red Pill Phil, loving you all, even the pissing haters.